5 minutes of your time. Listen, make sure you guys, I just had the same talk with Ben. Ben's back.
That's what?
Ben.
Call my game.
Hey, make sure you guys are trying to be excellent at something in your life, you know? Should be, I think it should be your grades and your athletics, you know? Try to be excellent. Being mediocre, there's too many mediocre people in the world. You know, try to be excellent, whether it's, I want to be the best, I tell my wife, the best mother she can be, best housekeeper, the best coach, the best father, best wrestling coach. Yeah, it's not really that funny. You know, you guys should try to pick some things to excel.
I thought you were still talking about your wife when you said to tell her to be the best housekeeper.
I do. If she's, yeah, why not? Take pride in what you do. You know, if she's a housewife and a mother, I want her to be the best. You know, but you guys got to expect that out of yourselves. One thing I can tell you, and I do a lot of clinics, I know what kids look like, Anthony, that win the states. Okay? What was my guy I was telling him? Pot belly guy. What's your name? Chris. I said, Chris has been eating healthy. You know? Remember, the guys who win usually look a certain way, right? You know, and again, heavyweight's a little bit different. But, and again, whether or not, what's your first name?
Chris.
God, so Chris's and Anthony's, that's it. That's all they're allowed to name them.
Staten Island.
Okay, oh, Christian. Whether Chris ever looks like Tim Flynn, he's got a different body style. But what he's got to be working towards is being hard, lean, ripped up, strong, okay? That's what wins. That's what wins at the States in high school. That's what wins at the Nationals in college. You see Fraunhofer? Do you look like a scrawny little runt? No. Strong. Strong like gold. You know what you need to look like. You know when you guys watch the States. You guys, how many guys watch the state tournament? You go. You see how they move, right? You see how Jansen conducts himself. You need to start doing that. Okay? I need to look the part, act the part, move the way state champs move, train like they train. Okay? This is good. People are out watching football, enjoying the day, nice day, okay, in October. You guys are in here in the wrestling room, sweating. It's hard. A couple hours. That's hard work. Okay? But you got to do that every day. You know? It's like, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing Monday morning? How many people get up every morning and work out at 6:30 or 6 o'clock? What time school started? 8:25. You guys ride the bus, train, whatever it is. But you got to figure out what time. I got to either get here early, take an earlier train, get in that weight room, or I got to get up early, take a run near my house, get on the train. Okay? What are you doing in the mornings? Okay? Same thing with your grades. You know, if you have a subject you're not good at, you get up in the morning, a half hour early before the train, and I start studying that subject. You know? And again, it's easy to be average. That's why you guys know what a bell curve, you older guys, right? It's easy to be average. Okay? And again, whether or not you're going to be an Olympic champion in wrestling, the thing that distinguishes you is your effort and your intensity. You know? Having unbelievable effort makes you a leader, and that's what's going to make you excel at college, at your job when you're older, okay? So you can always have excellent effort, you know, excellent intensity. And then, you know, who knows how good you're going to be. Maybe he has enough talent to be an Olympic champion. Maybe his is just a 3-time All-American. Maybe his is, hey, I'm going to be a 2-year starter, 1-year qualifier to national. I don't know. I don't know how good you guys are at natural ability. But you'll never know how good you can be unless you give it 100%. You know? And you can ask Coach Hassey, I just yelled at our guys because we got our midterm grades. I said, some of you guys are just, you're average at everything you do. And it makes me sick. What's that?
No, he didn't understand midterm is so close in the school year.
Well, yeah, well, we started last week in August, we started this. So we have midterms. And we had bad grades. And I told them, some of you guys are average at everything, and I don't want to be around average people. And again, that doesn't mean if you aren't a great wrestler, I don't want to be around you. I want you to excel in your effort, in your attitude, You know? And I can give you this one thing as a college coach, and Coach Fraunhofer probably could tell you the same, and Coach Sarah. Nobody wants the average guy. Nobody wants the wise guy. I don't want that. We have 30 guys on our team. How many wrestlers in America now?
A lot.
Yeah, in high schools. Hundreds of thousands. Kids everywhere. I got 30 in my room. Do I want a wise guy on my team? No. Do I want a poor student?
No way.
No. Do I want a drunk?
No way.
No. So you know what people want. Become that person. You know, and you're going to find out. Does anyone know what they want to be as far as career? What do you want to be?
Physical therapist.
Physical therapist. He's got to go to school, and then he's got to get a master's right now. They just changed in the last couple of years. He's got to have a master's in physical therapy. You do. One of our kids just did it down at Pitt. Okay? You know when you go into a physical therapy rehabilitation center, right? Do they want the guy who has a 2.5 or 3.5? You're doggone right. Do they want the guy that's late every day to work or on time?
Early.
Do they want the guy who wants to volunteer for everything, or the guy who's like, every time I say, hey, we need help rolling up the mats, I like this. What do they want?
The guy who helps out.
You're doing right. They want the leader. They want the go-getters, you know? And you guys know that because you're not stupid. They're very easy questions. And yet, coach is going to say, who wants to help do something next week? And you'll find yourself, it takes that much extra on a daily basis to excel, to be a leader. It really does. It's really not hard. That much extra, but every day. You know? Be that guy. You know? I don't know. He needs help with something. I'll help you out. Okay? I'm just telling you what every employer in America is looking for. And all you got to do is try that much harder. And the great thing about this country, maybe it's not a great thing, easy to excel. Everybody's average. No kid wants to help out. They all want to hang out, be lazy. Nah, man, I'm not doing that unless I'm getting paid. Right? That's right. So you get that attitude, and then you become, 10 years from now, you're that average Joe. You know? You're not excelling. You're not the best teacher in the school. You know? You're not the best physical therapist. You know? You're not the best wrestling coach. And believe me, I hold myself accountable. If I ask my guys to be the hardest working guys in the country, I should be the hardest working coach in the country. Don't you think? That's hypocritical. If I ask them to be the best and I'm not striving to be the best. So expect the most out of yourself. You know? How many guys get mostly A's in school? All you guys should. You know? I've talked to you, Anthony. You should. You're plenty intelligent. I don't need to any more than just polite conversation. Plenty intelligent. You know? Does that mean it's easy for them? No. Does that mean maybe it becomes easier to bend, but it's like wrestling, right? Maybe Ben is naturally better built than Tim Flynn. Nobody cares. What do I have to do more of if I need more strength?
Work out.
I need to work out, lift more weights. So if Anthony needs to study more than Ben, nobody cares. You just got to do it, right? So it's lack of effort on Anthony's part the reason he doesn't have A's right now. He could do it. I mean, if you offered him $1 million to get better grades this semester, you think Anthony would? You're darn right he would. Okay? So he just has to do it for himself, though. He doesn't need the money. You know? But just excel. This is the first step. Coming to things on your own. You know? But it's got to be a way of life. You know, make it a way of life. All right? Any questions? I urge you guys to follow Edinboro. Again, Go Fighting Scots. I'll send an email. Stick down my throat. What question is that? Wasn't it really to burn calories? Yeah, I just had it's kind of nasty now. I've had a long time. It's fun. No, that's nasty.
All right, guys, give Coach a round of
applause. Yeah.